She got him.
Release him, Swan.
No. The Tower's laws have stood for 3,000 years. It's time we obeyed them.
What?
This is not what we agreed
The
to.
Reds will gentle him.
Not while I hold the seat.
The Tower is filled with your enemies.
They could kill you.
You can't control him. You can't guide him. Can you imagine, Moraine, if one of the Forsaken got their hands on him?
About that. He was sleeping with one of them. Does that count?
Tomorrow, we shall announce him as Dragon.
Ooh.
Here in Kyria. Prepare him for what is to come.
Well,
What is happening to me?
somebody's setting him free. If it's not Moraine, it's Leandrin. One of those two is gonna push him away. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I'm worried that all this we're gonna unveil the dragon stuff is next episode. I'm worried about that. Hey, that parent storyline. This episode so far. She met some old friends and they beat her up. Why? Well, if you can read sign language, you'll understand.
You've been shielded from the One Path.
That makes two of us.
It
If
feels...
you've lost everything you ever were. Don't worry, it's temporary. She has to channel to keep the shield in place.
Okay. It's a drain on her. What if she sleeps?
Swan said you were leaving. Where were you going?
Farm.
Farm. They want me to go there. But why farm of all places?
The dragon is supposed to proclaim himself there.
Oh, prophecy?
Bannered across the sky in fire.
And they certainly don't want me being held prisoner by the Eminence Fleet.
That's right. They'll do everything they can to not have that happen.
If you're waiting for Moraine,
I'm not here for Moraine, said I.
What's she doing here?
Leave us, Mother. This is royal business.
Oh, royal business.
Go upstairs now.
He just sent his mother to her room. What does he know? What's all this about? Did they have prior dealings?
Why are you here?
To deliver an order.
An order?
What does our master ask of me?
What?
Remove her.
Well. Mr. Sandwich. Frickin' king of the sandwiches. Dark friend. Under his mother's nose. She doesn't know anything about it. Soon to be king of wherever. Well. I've never eaten sandwiches. I had sandwiches after was it the last episode? I'm not having sandwiches after this episode. Did I already have them today? Yes, but that wasn't. Never again. Not today. Wow. I guess they did have. It doesn't matter if they have prior business or whatever. If they're working for the same person. Royal business indeed.
From the board.
How?
She is my aunt.
Exactly.
Poison the
Even
sandwiches?
she will be unprepared for this. And if your mother suspects anything,
Kill her too.
take care of her too.
Wow. Leandrin. It's a lot to put on this kid. She was listening. She knows. She has a snoop and air vent.
You see it now, don't you? We keep living these lives, trying again and again. And even with the freedom of death, we just come back. And all I want is just to close my eyes one day and never have to open them again.
Ooh, dark. Whew. Hey Rand, are you dreaming? He's obviously dreaming. Is he going to talk to Lanfear? They got me all tied up here.
I need your help. I'm in the cell in the Sun Palace. The Amulet's holding me.
I know.
What do we do about it?
Can you get me out?
Ooh. Is it a dragon? She's just casual. She's just walking into the place. Hey fellas, do you want to take this day off? It's gonna get messy.
I miss the farm, Alana. I even miss your cousins.
Don't need to lie to her. Still playing his game.
Stones is a gentleman's game.
Oh, stones they call it. What do we want with him? What's that?
You can see male weaves. What do you see when you look at Moiraine?
A desperate, lonely woman.
Oh, he can see male weaves. Ishamel is shielding her from the source. When he looks at her... No, but wait. Lan. Surely Rand can see that too, though, right? Like, does he see her being surrounded with like a big net or something? Rand would be able to see it. Maybe he's not advanced enough to be able to see it. I don't know. You know, if Logain can see it. And I think that's the only two people. But since could he still see it even though he's... Yeah, because he saw Rand. He saw Rand channeling. Even though he's been depowered himself. He still has kind of the gift.
Their weaves sung her.
Ooh.
From a man.
Okay.
Thousands of strands pulled together, held in place, but nothing being channeled into them.
Like a straitjacket.
There's a fire in the foregate.
It's a distraction. Lanfear's creating a distraction so you'll all go there.
The key? You will get this key when they take you back to the White Tower. There are two brown sisters. They're desperate to study a man who can channel.
Hey, I thought we had an agreement. It's dishonorable. That's interesting about the... If I'm understanding that right, what Swan is doing to Rand requires her to continually do it, to continually have focus, to trap him, to shield him, right? And that kind of, it might drain her, or if she falls unconscious, it'll release. But what Ishamel has done to Moiraine doesn't require anything being channeled into it. It's kind of like a weave with a little knot in it, and then he's gone off somewhere else. That's why he's Forsaken. That's why he's got the superpowers, right? But look, something's there. It can be broken, right? Rand can break it through it, or get a scissors or something, you know? At some point. I don't know. Anyway, I wouldn't go investigate the fire. Everybody stay together. All the Aes Sedai, stand in a circle, stand in an arc, wait for Lanfear, and then shoot her. And then when she kills you all, don't sue me. You know? Or just take the day off. You know, go visit, go to Camelin. That's a nice place to go, I hear. I love seeing her power. I want to see someone try and stop her. Someone with power. I want to see her kill somebody. Somebody important. Does that make me evil? Probably. Meanwhile, in the desert. Are we all good?
We're all just fine now.
We're all good.
I fulfilled my toll to Jolien and restored my G. It's my fault she died.
Okay.
That was my toll.
That makes sense. Oh, good thing we don't have to see anything in this scene. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Perrin, could you lend me your wolf eyes? Water.
Farm.
Oh, are we here already? Oh, I see buildings.
She's coming.
Oh. Holy moly. This is the plan?
Pull up your sleeves.
Is she gonna bathe her? For being a good dog? Give her some treats, maybe? Hey, anybody seen Game of Thrones, by the way? This reminds me of something very particular in Game of Thrones.
The Shan-Shan Empress has one charge.
Unite the world underneath her.
To unite every person on this planet under the light.
Yeah, we can all be as happy as you, Egwene.
I will kill you.
She means it affectionately. She's gonna kill you with kindness. Get her, Egwene. Get her.
She should be asleep already.
She isn't, though. Oh.
I didn't think you would do it.
Why? I did it for us. I did it for you, Mother. For our family name.
Do you think this is how this family has done so well for itself? They made a deal with the devil. You know? She thinks without Moraine, she's built this family up from scratch. You know, all that stuff earlier in the season. And now maybe she's going to start questioning how much good she really did. If her son's in league with the darkness. Yeah, that only hit me now.
Why do you think that we've risen so far, so fast?
She thought it was due to her.
You can't tell anybody.
I already have.
They'll kill us.
Mother!
The Amelin requires your strength to protect Cairhien. I've been told to watch the boy.
Lies.
This is an order, Lyanna Sedai. I'll take his shield.
No, wait, she can't lie. Out with the old, in with the new.
Don't let her get close to you.
Hey, Varen. Are you going to help us?
You're very clever with your words, sister.
Oh, is she? Let me rewatch it then. Let me rewatch it, because I was saying lies. But then I was like, wait, she can't lie. So what did she actually say? Yeah, okay. I can see how. She didn't say that she was ordered to take his shield. She was stating facts to her and made it sound like she should give up her shield and give it to Varen. And let Varen take over for him. That's, yeah. Moraine picked up on that. You're free, dude. But now what?
There's a waygate hidden in the city.
That's just a rumour.
An Ogier Steading once stood in the inner city centre.
Is that how Lanfear was getting to and fro?
Good work. We'll take him from here to the waygate.
Everybody's giving each other nods.
I hope you're with this boy.
Link with me.
Oh, we're putting out the fire. Okay. Because she's all about the water.
I'm here, Mother.
Who's shooting the boy?
Varen Sedai.
That boy must not leave the city.
Too late. Oh, we're not going to get a Lanfear battle.
There.
You'll have to channel into it.
You're going to open it. Look at Moiraine.
Oh, yeah, can you see?
With the source. What do you see?
Don't.
I want to see it. Yeah, it's like a little shining orb or something.
It looks like a knot tied together.
A skill that's been lost for thousands of years. To tie off weaves and leave them in place.
Can we snip it?
Which means?
It can be...
It can be removed.
Yeah. Lost her.
I trust you.
Are we doing it? Are we doing it now?
Cut through it.
Don't hit her heart. Did it work? Yeah. That bond should be back, right?
I am sorry it took me so long to do my duty.
Aww. The Dream Team's back. Oh, I thought she was going to be without power for seasons and seasons. Oh! Is that Swan? Yep.
Close the waygate, Moraine. Now.
They're at odds now.
You lied to me about being stilled.
No, I cannot.
She can't lie.
I've been more truthful with you than anyone else.
I think
I'm just posing it for the way she phrased that. She's been more truthful with her than with anyone else. Even though she can't lie, she's been more truthful with her. So, a bit like the way Varen was using her words to lie, Moraine means it that she doesn't use her words to lie to Swan the way she does with other people. I like that.
I don't want to force you. You swore to obey me on the oath rod.
Oh shit, yeah.
Swan.
Don't order her. Don't.
Close it!
Swan.
Come on.
Moraine Dae'mar.
No.
If you have ever loved me, don't
I
do
command you to close the waygate.
She's been forced to do it. That's no way to treat a friend. That's like a violation. They're not going to have their happily ever after. How could you? Oh, hello.
She's too strong, Samantha.
She'll kill you. That's not enough. They're going to fall him.
No, you're not going to touch her, not if you want my help.
Yeah.
Every day, you grow more like Luz.
Randy, you want some tea? Oh, she's just like... Psh, psh. No big fancy weave, just kind of like... Psh, psh. Just like opening a door, you know? That's going to take a while to heal. At least she didn't have a chance to order her to do anything else. I really enjoyed that episode. Where to even start with that episode? Let's start at the very, very end, shall we? As is tradition. We're just... Rand, Moiraine, and Lan, the Dream Team, are following Lanfear through the ways, right? To Falm. We're following a Forsaken. We were going there anyway. She's just like, I'm going there too. And Rand is in this tricky situation where he has... His weapon against Lanfear is her own love for him. He's able to weaponize that to get her to do what he wants. Because he knows that she loves him so much that she can't risk losing him, like she lost him in his previous life, right? So, she's very... That hurt is still with her, because she's still that person. So, it's powerful. So that's why she can't kill Moiraine, at least not right now. Even though she promised she'd do it. Swan, she didn't need to be in this at the end. She didn't need to intercept them. But, it's almost better if she hadn't intercepted. Because she forced, through the power of the Oath Rod, to get Moiraine to close the damn door. Betraying all sorts of trust and violating all sorts of stuff. You know? Because when she made that promise to her, it was a promise between people who loved each other. A promise between people who would never use it against the other person. Or at least you wouldn't have imagined that. So, yeah, that's a bad day for Swan, you know, because not only did she not get what she wanted, but she also broke a friendship, an intimate relationship, a trust, and that's hard to win back. You know, I mean, you can look. It's TV. It's fiction. It's books. You can win that back. But I'm just saying that in the moment, I felt betrayed, and the way Moiraine was sort of not in control of her own body. We got to see the power of an oath. She had to do it. You know? It took control of her body. Which is fascinating. I did want to see Lanfear kill somebody. She didn't. But she did toss Swan away like she was nothing. And we saw how easily she handled Rand earlier. In the throne room of darkness. That they couldn't light up that room to make it look nice. It was all so dimly lit. Remember the tower? Tarvalon? That throne room place with all the people sitting in all the colours? That was beautiful. This place was just dark and dingy. A reflection of the city that it sits in. They don't believe in windows. They put all the windows behind the throne, so you could see light coming in, but it wasn't reaching the center of the room. You know? It was fascinating. At the end of the last episode, I didn't know what was going to happen with Rand. I didn't know if everybody knew he was the dragon, if they were going to announce it to the other Aes Sedai. You know, if it would spread like wildfire, if they'd all want to keep him somewhere. If some of them would want to kill him or gentle him or whatever. Turns out that didn't become an issue. Because Rand was able to get away with the help of Varen, with the help of Alana, with the help of Lan. That little team up. So, yeah. We also discovered that poor Moraine's sister, and Moraine doesn't know this yet, but her nephew, Moraine's nephew, is a dark friend. And all the stuff that her sister thought she was doing, building up her family name, making it mean something, she doesn't need her sister's help to do it. Get out of my city. All that stuff was just not her own doing. It was being propped up, it was being propelled by darkness. So, that was shocking. That was pretty shocking. And Liandrin knew all about it. It's pretty dark of her, you know, giving the order, get rid of Moraine and get rid of your mother. That was an order from Ishamael, I think. Who has Mat, and has shown him the vision. I trust that we can trust the tea. You know, that it's not just lies, that it actually does what it says. There's reasons not to trust that, because why would you trust anything? But let's just accept it as true for what we've seen. And the glimpses, as I said before, it was kind of disappointing to see them. It wasn't very clear, and it wasn't very interesting to look at. It just made Mat really, really... Hey, remember when Ishamael said he slept better when he drank the tea? He slept better than he's ever slept in his life. The night after? Mat's never going to sleep again after all that. The one thing in season 1 that I was reminded of in this episode that I'd forgotten was I think that his mother said that Mat was just like his pops. He's going to be the worst of the worst of the worst. You know? And Mat struggled against that. And now he's been presented with, yeah, she was right. So, pretty bad episode for Mat. Perrin had a neutral episode. I will call it a neutral episode. We're out in the middle of the desert with his new girlfriend, and Hopper's tagging along too. And she's met up with her people and has worked off a bit of a debt. And now we're at Falm. Since we are at Falm and we basically walk there, I have an idea of where we are on the map now. And that whole area does seem a bit deserty. You know, because Egwene was out there making meteor strike craters. Egwene is still not playing the game I wanted her to play, pretending to be her friend and waiting for her moment and not giving her any clue that it's coming and then getting her. In this episode, I don't know if she's like this in the books, but in the TV show, she's TV defiant. I'll call it TV defiant. Where the hero is always... I've been watching a lot of Star Trek over the last few months, and the Star Trek characters are human defiant against anything they come up across. You know, alien species, gods. There's a lot of defiance in their statements. And Egwene, I'm going to kill you. You know? So I would say it's the TV audience is going, yeah, you get her, Egwene. Yeah, you tell her what it's for. But I'm saying, hey, just don't tell her anything. Make it so that she doesn't see it coming. Nynaeve and Elaine we collared somebody. We're going to use them to get close to the kennels, and then what? Break Egwene out, and then, like, if she can't get, what do we do then? You know? How can we help her? Does it have a remote control? Like, if she escapes, can they get her back by inflicting pain through the arm device? Is there a range on it? I'm not quite sure of the logistics of if it's possible to rescue her while she's wearing the thing or not. But I guess the next episode might clue us into that too. Min disappeared last episode. Matt didn't want to talk to her anymore. Hey, Matt's travelled halfway across the world to Falm. Lanfear's been doing a lot of trips, hasn't she? Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You know? Maybe she lives in the middle. Just dreaming in the middle. And she goes one way or the other depending on her whims. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot to mention that Moraine, the thing that was stopping her from being able to touch the source, has been removed. You know? Which is not something I thought would happen quickly at all. You know? Because I was getting used to her not having power and trying to find ways around, like trying to kind of act like she still has power because people think she still has power without actually having it. You know, kind of playing poker with people, bluffing them a little bit. But she doesn't have to do that anymore. And her and Lan are back together. You know, we got the band back together. The only problem is that Lanfear is like also here. So the plan, as far as I understand it, is we get to Falm. Rand goes to a place in Falm, near Falm, on top of a mountain. I don't know. And we announce that he's the Dragon Reborn, as is the prophecy. Can we have these prophecies listed out? You know, does it say what has to happen next? Like, is this something that's happened before? You know? Should we try to maybe change things? Or, you know, we're going along with it at the moment. And then what? And then what? What happens? We only have one episode left of season 2 before the long wait till season 3. So what will happen next episode? Will people try to attack him? Will he use his power in some way? Will we reunite lost friends? Everybody is in Falm. Rand, Egwene, Nynaeve, Elaine, Matt, Perrin. Moraine, Lan, Lanfear, Ishamel. Almost all the main cast is going to be in the same location. The Ogier, that chillin' guy. We're all here. So it's going to be one heck of a party next episode. The episode title, I think I remember it from last week. I want to get it exact. What was meant to be. So maybe next week we'll see what was meant to be. So yeah, I'm curious what the climax of this season is, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's just a pity that the season is over so quickly. And part of that is because they dropped 3 episodes so quickly. Like they dropped 3 and then 5. So it's only been 6 weeks in total. So it feels like the show came back and now it's gone. Now they could have dropped them all at the same time, in which case we will watch them within the first week. Well, I wouldn't have, but you would have. I wonder if I don't know if there's a better way. I'm not saying go back to the old way when you just release one a week, because that's kind of, you know, people are impatient these days. But when there's such a big gap between seasons, sometimes I want my 22 episode seasons back. I want things to run from September to May and then have a break for the summer and then get back straight into it. That's what I want. Instead of 8 episodes every 2 years. But maybe it'll come back sooner. I heard somebody said in some comment somewhere that they were filming season 3 or had filmed it or something. I know the writers strike has been sort of half resolved. I don't know about the actor strike, but that's something. Right. I think that's all I want to say about the episode. It was very fun. I like Lanfear just suddenly appearing and causing chaos. The darker characters are sometimes the most fun ones. Yeah, looking forward to next week. Thank you for joining me for this season. Come back for the finale. And then pencil my name down for season 3. Next week. Just remember, just search for Hat. And I don't know, I might pop up somewhere. It's hard to find me sometimes. I know that. Right. Get out of here. I'll see you next week.